Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving.
Hello. So, yeah, this is the video that I wasn't sure I was ever going to film, and honestly, I don't know how this is going to turn out. So, if this ends up going nowhere, it ends up going nowhere. But we are officially taking the true first, not first step, but like final step to weaning my toddler. So if you do not know our history, my toddler will be turning 3 in just a couple months, and she has been exclusively breastfed her entire life, minus like a little bit of formula at the beginning when my supply was still not coming in. But my little girl, she is what you would call a barnacle babe. She's obsessed with the boob. She needs it to go to sleep, all those things. It's her comfort, it's her thing. And for the most part, I've always just gone with the flow. I have followed her lead on it, and kind of that's what our journey's been. But we have slowly and quickly at the same time gotten to the point where we need to stop, because on the one hand, you know, it's you know, a selfish thing for me, but on the other hand, something that would be beneficial for her is to be able to go to sleep with the help of other people that she loves and trusts. So at the moment, I'm the only person that can put her down for any sort of sleep, unless she happens to just fall asleep naturally because she is so tired. So, a little bit of what's been going on. So she's still napping, but she just does 1 nap a day. And in, I guess for like the past month, we have officially dropped the nap time feed. So like she does not nurse to sleep for nap time, and she does not nurse when she wakes up from nap time, which is what she used to do. So we've pretty much been just driving her around when it's close to nap time and having her fall asleep like that, and then I transfer her to her bed. So there were a couple slips, and that's kind of what clicked for me, was that I realized she is okay, but when I slip and just kind of like, oh, I need her to sleep a little bit more, or, you know, whatever, like she's upset, like let me just nurse her, that really sets her back, and it kind of doesn't give her the continuity of being like, okay, no milk during nap time. And she like, it's easier for her to understand when I just say no, and she gets upset one time, and then if I don't backtrack, then she's good. She still gets a little fussy, a little cranky, you know, because she knows that she still wants it, but she's okay. So that kind of pushed me to the point we're at now, where we are going to attempt to end the final feed, I guess, but it's kind of like multiple feeds, but also not, because she does nurse to sleep at night, and then when she wakes up, that is my method of soothing her, because we co-sleep, and that's just been what has been working for us. So we're going to get to the point eventually to move her into her own room, but that's at a later date, because we're taking this one step at a time. So the plan is to just eliminate the nighttime feeding. So today is the first day that we're going to try that. And yesterday I kind of told her, I mean, I kind of told her before, but I really told her yesterday. I was like, listen, are you listening to mom? We are going to stop having milk at nighttime. And she, you know, she said okay, and she did kind of like let out a tear or two, but she wasn't upset. Partially maybe because she didn't quite understand. She sort of understood, but not fully, because we haven't gone through those emotions yet. And so I told her yesterday, and then I told her today, I was like, no milk tonight, okay? And I told her, I was like, mommy will be here to comfort you and to help you go to sleep, and I will stay with you, but we're not having milk. And she said, okay again. Whether, I don't think that's how that's gonna fly tonight for sure, but we are going to try, and we're going to get through this. And whether or not it works this first attempt, we'll see, but that's happening. So I'm going to try to document as much of it as I can, but we'll see how much actually gets documented, especially because it will be nighttime. But yeah, so this is kind of like the mom diaries of finally weaning my toddler. So just wish us all the luck. So a couple things that I have set up over here. So we always kept the glider in our room just because it didn't make sense to put it in her room, especially when she wasn't sleeping there yet. So the plan is to kind of get out of bed because for the time being, she will still be co-sleeping with us because I don't want to all of a sudden stop nursing and then also, you know, kick her out of our room. So we're going to take it one step at a time. But I did get her some new like nighttime books because she likes books and she likes reading and stuff, but I got her some new ones specifically for nighttime. She loves this one. We actually read it last night to kind of build a new routine to help with the transition. And yeah, so I kind of moved the chair out so I could actually sit in it. Whether or not she's gonna like it, I don't know, but it'll be easier on me because she is a toddler, she's heavy, and it's not gonna be easy to rock her to sleep, but we will figure it out. So that's kind of the idea. I think I'm going to have to make sure I have this little mini nightlight here. I'm gonna have to keep it within arm's reach to turn that on because if it's completely dark, I think that's gonna freak her out more. And I think she needs to be able to see me, and that'll help with kind of helping her back to sleep. So checking in, it's quite a bit later. It's like almost 12:30, and I figured it'd just be a good time to check in because so night one went pretty well. There was definitely some crying, some protesting, but not too bad. And that's why I think the key was definitely her readiness to like attempt this. So yeah, but yeah, she did wake up about like 3 times, I think. So the first, she had like a false start, and that's when she got the most upset, was the false start, because she was just like, she needed to, I think she just got very just like alarmed by waking up and not going back to sleep right away. So but yeah, so after that, the next couple times, like she actually had a good like 4-hour stretch, and then she woke up, and then, you know, she cried a little bit, but for the most part, I was able to just like hold her and kind of like sway her to sleep. It didn't involve like any like heavy rocking or anything like that because she was like tired. I just kind of like scratched her back. She likes that a lot. And then the interesting things that like were, I don't know, the interesting things that happened were, one, she didn't want to be in our room when she like the first couple times she was being rocked or held back to sleep. So we went to her room. Second, she wanted the sound machine off. So that was interesting. And then she wanted the lights on. So I don't know if it was just like she was just anxious and she wanted to like make sure I was there and that she could hear me and all that, or if she just never really liked some of that stuff. I don't know. But it was very interesting, very eye-opening, but we'll see kind of how today goes. We're going to attempt a non-driving nap today, as in like I'm gonna try to actually just put her, like help her to sleep for her nap, but we'll see how that goes, and then we will continue to see how night 2 goes. So far so good, but it's only day 1. Welcome to the night 2 recap. So pretty much went similar to night 1. It's just like, it's the first like initial like big upset tantrum, not tantrum, it's not a tantrum, just like upset. But she did get like she didn't go to sleep. Oh, hold on. Okay, rewind. So she didn't end up napping yesterday. So I thought it was gonna be like an easy put down. It was not. She fought till the very end. And then I think it's because, okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on 1 second, okay, baby? I'm coming, okay? Okay. I think her last molar is coming in because she had been like salivating a little bit. Not like full on drooling, but, and she kept like saying her like this area was itchy. So I gave her some Tylenol and I think that really helped. And then she finally went to bed around like 8:30. Just like holding her, she fell asleep. She woke up like 3 hours later, I want to say. So she got like a good stretch in. I think the Tylenol really helped because I think that was really bothering her, and that kind of like kept her up also. But then she had, you know, she's pretty upset, so we had to go through like the whole like, we went to her room, we had to turn on the light. It was like a 30-minute thing, but then she finally calmed down and went to sleep. Okay, I have to do this flamingo thing. Yes, baby. Okay. But yeah, so after that, she did wake up like, I think 2 or 3 more times. She like actually woke up like another time around 3. I don't know. At one point she woke up, it was like a little bit of, it wasn't like super easy to put her down, but it was at the same time. And then it's like, it's just that first one has always been the roughest. And then flamingo again. Okay. But yeah, anyway, overall went smoothly. And in terms of like engorgement, if you're interested, I did kind of like just like hand express for comfort yesterday and also this morning, just because I am still producing milk, you know, so it's only been a couple days since it actually like full on stopped. So I've been kind of just managing that so nothing bad happens. It shouldn't be like, I'm not like actively going to try to stop my supply because since we are just kind of just getting rid of this like nighttime feeding. Yes, baby. Hey. Okay, coming. It should go relatively smoothly. I just need to like manage it and make sure nothing goes wrong. But anyway, that is the current recap for now. We'll check in before or after night 3. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know how long we're gonna keep this little diary going, but I might even, maybe I'll like include a couple of like other things if it comes to mind, but I have to tend to my lady right now. Something monumental happened last night. My little girl, my almost 3-year-old, did something that she has maybe done once before in her entire life, and that's when she was like a newborn or maybe like just a newborn. She freaking slept through the night. What? Like, I don't want to like convince myself that this is the new norm because I'm pretty sure it's not, but she freaking did it, guys. She slept from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Did not like actually wake up one time. I did not have to soothe her. I did not have to hold her at all until she woke up this morning. That is freaking crazy. She didn't cry going to sleep. Like, it's freaking nuts. And that's all I got right now. Anyway, yeah, so that was night 3. And yeah. Like, when I tell you, because like I have never slept that much stretch of time in 3 years, maybe even longer, and my body woke up and they were like, you slept. And I was like, huh, I did. Oh my God. Anyway, could have been crazy fluke, but you know, we're definitely making progress. So that's really all I'm grateful for. I mean, I'm grateful for a lot of things, but really, like, I'm glad we are heading in the right direction. But anyway, yeah. So that was night 3. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I've done like an actual like update, because I think I missed like my check-in 2 days or just 1 day. I think it's just 1 day, but anyway. So we and that's my child in the background, and you'll hear kind of like what I've sort of figured out, but not really figured out, because this is only like the first 5 nights. So I do have a feeling that the nap is interfering with nighttime. So I tried on the day of night 5, we skipped her nap. So I let her sleep in, and then I basically like I kept her going all day, and she was fine. Mostly she was fine. So that's kind of like what we're gonna work with. Is it going to work out? I don't know. Are there going to be days where she will take a nap? But yeah, of course there will be. But for right now, I think we are working better with a no nap and getting a longer night's sleep. So that's kind of what we're rolling with. But overall, I am like super proud of her. I'm, you know, it's a bittersweet thing for me, but really it was a good time to do it. It was good timing in terms of her readiness and my readiness and just like things we have going on and stuff. And we do have like an upcoming vacation, so it'll be nice to kind of not have to worry about like nursing her to sleep and stuff. And then we do have another trip back to New York, which we will use as an opportunity to see if she will fall asleep with anyone else. Because as of right now, she still needs me. So we're kind of trying to build trust in other caretakers to see how she does with it. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to wrap up this little Mom Diaries night weaning story. You know, it is a positive story, so I'm very happy about that. It went so much better than I could have imagined, and even having her sleep through the night, one of the nights, like amazing. I'm so proud of her, and you know, it's been a really wonderful and hard journey of breastfeeding this whole time, but you know, Mama's ready for a break. And Ailey, she was ready. She was just kind of holding on. So we needed to, you know, push a little bit. I would have loved for her to do it on her own, like completely, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyway, I hope, you know, if you're going through something like this or thinking about doing this, or, you know, just make sure that the timing's right, make sure that you're ready, make sure that, you know, you're prepared for the things to come, and, you know, hope that it works out for the best. Anyway, I hope just like me sharing my story can offer some sort of guidance or just assurance, or just, you know, a person to kind of, you know, be like, I'm not the only one going through this type of situation. But anyway, thank you again for following along on our little journey. And, you know, if you stuck around for the whole video, thanks for listening to our story. And, you know, just let's keep going on this crazy ride called motherhood. Anyway, thank you always for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Just loving